roster there. But nonetheless, this is a gold.
I guess
this is a gold medal winning Bren ESports lineup.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah. Save for EJ, but it's still the best of the best, so to speak. And we're gonna be, Thompson's gonna be picked up, and Esmeralda and Akufra being the priority here by Bren ESports, stealing away the Kufra from Rafflesia one way or another, which means the Rafflesia is gonna be relegated to playing the Atlas later on if they choose to.
And that by no means is a compromise. Rafflesia is a very flexible player, and so far, I'm appreciating the meta that has been created here in the Mytel International Championships playoffs. Again, Esmeralda is a great priority. Ling here, once more, a great performer. Of course, going to be played by JP. And yeah, so far we're seeing the big guns be brought out already. But in this best of 3, are we going to be seeing the new guns, if you will? Are we going to be seeing some spicy picks from these big name teams? Because so far we have seen Roger make a debut, Lunox showing a few signs of life, but so far so good. This is still just what we're used to. Uranus being picked up here by Bren ESports.
Yeah, it's a standard picks from both of these teams. Hylos being banned out. Do not want to give Rafflesia any ideas of giving JP the speed boost. That's one. They could ultimately go for a ban on potentially the Lancelot here. Carl TZ does play a mean Lancelot, if that is going to be the core here. Instead, they're going to go for the carry ban just to play it safe.
They could also get rid of the Farsa. There you go. I was going to say Rebo plays a mean Farsa. So that most likely will be played by Mr. CJ, the doctor himself. So, here is the Gushen on JP. Could this be a kill VJ on the Ling? Don't play with her feelings. Come on. No, this is going to be good. I like it. It's a side lane Gushen.
It might be a kill VJ Gushen, for that matter. I feel like it may be the case. And that's going to be a Basha being picked up as well.
That's for Rafflesia.
Yep. Interesting. Pickups.
Alright, so that's going to be Tams, Kilowash, Greed on the X-Borg, Rafflesia on the Baksha, and then it's just a toss-up between between Kel and JP. All right. On the other side, though, solid. I believe that's going to be a Carl TZ Esmeralda. Nice pickup on the Jawhead.
Yep, it's JP on the Ling, and it's Kel VJ on the Gushen.
It's the execute Gushen. Again, this is the right kind of spice, Nomad, if I may say so. This is a good, let's say, take on the Gushen of old, which usually had like a retribution, but now you just want to burst everyone down. You just want to be able to really clean up house, if you will. So yeah, looking at these two lineups, Bren ESports, rocking the Kufra. Wow, Lusty. Lusty's so amazing. He's now switched up into a support, Parsa. So usually a tank extraordinaire, now going to be on that mage. Cartesi on the Jawhead and Rebo on the Esmeralda. All right, so I guess they're switching it up here.
Yeah, it's EJ being the dedicated tank 6-man though. I have never seen EJ play any other role aside from a tank during his tenure in the MPL. So really, Lusty showing his flexibility.
All right, let's go into the battle here. So far, I'm more confident in Sunsparks lineup. It's more what I'm used to seeing, especially with Bren ESports here switching it up. They're playing around with the roles.
They really are playing around the roles, and Kel VJ is playing around here with few, just a bit of a scuffle there. Did not opt to go for the sword spike, opting instead to go for the early wave clear, and there is going to be the response here from Sunsparks as Kilowash is stopping Bren ESports from actually pushing in. Raflesia is going to be helping out Kill VJ there in the bottom lane. Kilowash might actually pay the price for overextending his stay there, and that's going to be the first blood going on to Lusty. Greed, next one in line. No Firaga armors available. Going to be forced to flicker out. The bouncing ball flicker in time to secure the kill onto Lusty.
Oh, but look at this. Can they get this on EJ? Nope, EJ's a chunky boy. I believe he still has a bouncing ball to save him, but no, he's going to go in with the revenge, dropping the revitalizer. Felicia is going to survive. Kill VJ gets a kill on the few off cam down bottom as Lusty rotates down. All right, messy start. Nonetheless, still very action-packed. There's going to be 3 masks on either side, and they... yeah, they're offlaners here. I think this is Carlteasy ahead by just a bit against Kilowash.
Just a bit. It's still too early in the game to tell who really would be popping off in this fight. But over in the bottom lane, though, Few is going to be surrounded by 3 members. Will manage to make it out there. There goes the Tempest of Blaze onto Few. Greed gets ejected towards the turret. The turret aggro does not cooperate with him. And as I say that, top lane, they're going to try to look for a trade. Nice falling star moon by Rebo. Onto Kilowash. Lusty and Rebo doing work. Cauldron Inferno is going to be... Cauldron Flame is going to be used here by Kilowash to try to survive this, and he won't. He won't be able to sustain much longer. Raflesia in the mid lane river will be taken out as well by Carlteasy.
Oh, up top, Kilowash got kited, and down mid, Raflesia just walked into a death bush. This is a tough start for our first ever 2-time champions. And now Greed gonna get caught out with an artillery blast by Lusty from the bush. There you go. Feathered airstrike, popping him off. Now 4 kills ahead is Bren ESports. This role switching is working out for them, I just gotta say. Nice reset on the purple buff, and Kilowash gonna bite the dust here. Rebo gets the kill. Poison's popped by Raflesia, but there's just no damage follow through as JP with the orange buff waiting in the wings. I wonder what his move is. He's waiting. Greed here gonna follow through. He's gonna wait for the last insanity. No, it might be too much. Raflesia goes down with no fights from Sunsparks at all. But wait! Is this an extended fight? EJ looking really low. Can JP get it? Yes, he does. But JP's gonna pay the price. Rebo goes to kill him, and they walk away. Lusty gonna be recalling. They get EJ, but at the price of JP, it's not worth it.
And that is just Bren ESports capitalizing on the mistakes that Sunsparks is making. It's not looking good for Sunsparks in the early game, especially considering the fact that the spike in economy is way ahead. They're way ahead by a couple of hundred, but they're slowly racking up the gold here on the side of Bren ESports. And everybody on the side of their Bren ESports, even their mom, is ahead of Sunsparks.
Yeah, we'll check how their moms are doing as Lusty takes out JP. And what's up with Sunsparks right now? Are they just surprised as to how Bren is playing with their different roles and EJ coming into the formula? Or, man, is this just a problem with the draft? Again, that Gushan and Kill VJ is actually doing work. I expected that one to be the weak link, but look at this. Poison's keeping Raflesia alive, but just barely. Kill gets the kill onto EJ. Down goes Kill VJ, though, as Carlteasy blasts him. Following suit is your boy Raflesia taken out from behind here. And just like that, they disengage. Wow, look at this. Rebo just working that turret, and he's going to be able to take it down.
And that's the first objective down. Top lane, top side jungle is now open. And this is going to be more money coming in, being funneled to Rebo and Lusty. If they decide to invade, mid lane turret is now the primary target here for Sunsparks.
It's been a while since I saw Rebo on a core hero. For the longest time, season after season, especially in 2019, we usually see him on the tank role or the support. But look at this, JP, Tempest of Blades as a retreat. And wow, from behind, Raflesia putting so much pressure on Lusty, not able to fly out any longer. popping the poisons. Conti's gonna follow through. Greed gets the kill. That's going to be EJ gonna be next up on the chopping block, and Rebo gonna run away down bottom. It's Kiel versus Few. Can Kiel get it? Is there enough damage? Yes, there is. Kiel gets the kill onto the Uranus, and they are going to take the turtle. Nomad, the tables have turned, and just like that, they get a 4 for none.
Yeah, the 4,000 gold lead that Bren ESports had quickly neutralized, because 1,000 gold lead after that big engage in the top lane really made it work. Greed, though, is low on HP. No Kiraga armors is getting taken out. EJ, though, jumping right into the battle. Tempest of Blaze is going to be used defensively. EJ will just zone everybody out here. Meanwhile, top lane, Kilowash and Carl TZ and going to be in a duel to try to defend this top lane turret. Carl TZ looking in for the kill, as well as Few. Unstoppable force onto Kilowash, and Few will assist in this kill onto Kilowash.
A 2v1? Oh, I thought it was going to happen. Carl TZ looked really low there. Maybe if Carl did not have the orange buff, it would be a different story. Kilowash would have won, or if Kilowash had popped the Vengeance at the right time. But I guess he made the call that he couldn't get the kill anyways. So, Kilowash falling there to the 2v1. EJ missing the Tyrant's Revenge. Now Raflesia walking into Few. Are they going to pick this fight here, Nomad? JP does have the orange buff. Oh, there you go. Feather Dare Strike. Oh, last Insanity. Oh, I think they can on Few. JP here gonna get that kill. He still is ready to go. He does have the orange buff, so damage is real, but Rebo is going to focus down on the turret as they move on.
They need KLVJ to go online. KLVJ needs to be able to take down Lusty because of the amount of kills that are happening left and right in the map in favor of Bren ESports. KLVJ is going to be the key.
The key VJ. But look at this now. Kilowash at 0, 5, and 4. He's not having a good day. He's paid way too many visits by the kill squad from Bren ESports. And yeah, top lane is not safe at all for a Tams.
I
not at all.
like what Lusty and EJ are doing. As soon as Lusty decides to go for the Feathered Airstrike, EJ's just going to be staying right beside him. While I say that, last Insanity going to be popped. Tempest Ablaze finally kill VJ, making it work. Raflesia taking down EJ as well. They're pushing forward here for Doc Rebo himself. Lusty went for the Feathered Airstrike. I think he just didn't have to do that. But it's Few trying to fight back. It's not going to last long for him. Green does have Viraga armor. Manages to make it out with almost 1 HP in his dream. And that is a quick 2 for 4 trade. Not looking good for Bren ESports all of a sudden.
But he does have the immortality. I felt okay for Greed here. That was a calculated risk he was doing. But yeah, you're right. Again, this is characteristic of such championship caliber teams. And especially this being an upper bracket matchup, they both earned the right to be in this place in our tournament. So with that being said here, the loser of this best of 3 will not be knocked out. Instead, they will be knocked down into the lower bracket to fight for the tournament life tomorrow. All right, so far, KLVJ here getting trapped, but not just yet. Gonna be moving out of the way of Rebo and EJ, not letting Kiel even, not even letting Carl TZ get in there. But look at this, Raflesia, he gonna be rolling, stunning EJ. EJ not gonna commit the jump just yet as Rebo works on the turret. I like it. This is good target prioritization by Bren ESports, which secures them the 1,000 and change lead so far. They still are ahead, but by very little. Again, because of the potential for this lineup on Sunsparks to just turn things around in a single team fight.
How will these teams actually get the edge against each other? KLVJ is, I could safely say, he is already properly online. He's playing really safe on this Gushin as well. Very disciplined in selecting his targets. If he knows that he can burst down any hero on the side of Bren ESports, he's not even gonna attempt to push in for that. And the same thing goes for Lusty and Rebo. They are being protected really well by EJ, Carl TZ, and Few. And it's surprising that Carl TZ is not playing the core role this game.
Yeah. I really do think that it might actually be a strategy in itself, or this is Bren ESports like doing high stakes simulation. This is essentially them putting into practice what they have been practicing behind the scenes, right? Maybe we should put Rebo back in to the core role. Maybe we should let EJ play a little more. Maybe we can let Carl TZ do a little bit of supporting himself. This is growth for Bren ESports players after the Season 5 of the MPL. But right now, Greed here in the middle of a big fight, and there you go, ejector out. Interesting attack here by Bren ESports. EJ gonna be blinking out. Kiel gets the kill, and up next is going to be Philadelphia Strike to push the rest of Sunsparks back.
And
so far, so good. That was a lucky break from Sunsparks, catching Bren ESports off guard with the last insanity in the very, very small space of the purple buff pit. So, yeah, I think EJ falling was just inevitable.
Well, what's the game plan here? I just gotta say it's as safe as it can get for these guys, and just like what you said, the growth here in Bren ESports is, I wouldn't say exponential, but it's getting there. The support role, Carl TZ Jawhead, is working for them.
I mean, it's not just support. Like, it's not as far off an evolution as, let's say, Lusty into Mage. Like, Lusty into Mage, this is amazing. I really appreciate this kind of change, right? But can you imagine if Rafflesia started playing core? That's ridiculous, right? But with a team like Bren ESports, man like Ducky behind them as their coach, nothing is impossible. And right now, they are ahead, 13 to 16, 10 minutes in. About, again, less than 1,000 ahead, maybe just 400 gold so far. And this is neck and neck. A tower ahead, though. They are a turret ahead here, Bren ESports.
Man, there is something going on behind the scenes here, and I don't think we can discuss it yet. But apparently, Thumbs lost his axe. His sights are lost. And
oh, are they?
Yeah, and apparently what's going to happen is it's going to be a suicide on that Thumbs for them to get the axe back, to see if it's a game-breaking bug for that matter.
Yeah, they need to. Yep, they need to figure it out. Tamos lost his axe. How weird is that? All right. So they need to essentially let Kilowash reset himself. All right, that is non-negotiable. Like, a Towns with no axes is just,
yeah, I mean,
not gonna work out.
On the plus side, movement speed, I guess. But what's he gonna use? And we're gonna be seeing the teams just completely disengage.
Yep, that is Kilowash gonna be walking into the turret to reset. Yeah, he's just gonna reset his axes. There you go. Yeah, this is there you go. I mean, it's almost a net loss. Net zero loss. They're just gonna have to wait for the 30 seconds. So yeah, the map is just gonna move itself. So this is very sportsmanlike for both teams. Good to see Bren ESports and Sunsparks working and agreeing to these terms. So yeah.
Okay, so it's 12 seconds. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, and the teams are waiting as well. Let's see what's gonna happen with Kilowash. Will he have his axe back?
He does. And he's back. Yes, okay, he does. There you go.
We're back.
He tosses him out. He tosses him out for good measure. All right, they're here. We're good. Let's go. I found them, guys. Berserker's Fury now picked up by JP. Compared to Rebo, though, 4-1-3, 3-3 and 5. JP not having the best game of his life, but it's not out just that. Not all is lost.
And all is well, so to speak.
Well, so far.
So far.
For a 13 and 16 matchup, it's pretty even. So here we go. Look at this. Carl TZ just waiting. Somebody I can hit with Unstoppable Force full combo. EJ. Yeah, Bren ESports a little more spread out here than Sunsparks. Yeah, Rebo's a little too far off. This team fight can't happen this way. Oh! KLVJ gonna hop onto Lusty. Lusty wings by wings away. EJ caught out in the middle of 4. There's the hop by Reflecia. The revenge has happened and the rage. But KLVJ is gonna go down just like that. Still no casualties on the side of Bren ESports, except for maybe EJ as JP gets the final touch.
Maybe he's gonna
Kilowash going 1v1.
Excuse me, Few makes it out alive.
Excuse you, that's right. It's a 1-for-1 EJ for KLVJ. It rhymes, but it's a bad trade. KLVJ has a great future on that Gushan, and EJ is built to die. He's a tank. But look at this, JP jumping into the back, onto Lusty. Blades gonna happen. There you go, taking out the Farsa, and Rebo doing his best to fight it off, and they take the turret up top. Mid is actually soon to follow as Kilowash goes down here to the hands of Karltizi and Few. Can JP get a revenge kill here? We'll see. Purple buff is still up. Yeah.
And that's a just a steal for JP, just a commitment for that steal. They lose Kilowash, they lose Lusty. It's alright. It's okay. Nobody is basically in the lead.
All is well. It is, what do they say, good in the hood.
It is not insane in the membrane.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. This is just game 1, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes in. I think it's not time for a Lord, not just yet. Especially for Sunsparks, with Kilowash missing.
And EJ being drawn here closer to Greed. You really, it's almost tank versus tank here for the most part in this game. Because whoever it goes for the best initiate, they're the ones that goes for the team fight, so to speak. The ones who win the team fight, I mean.
Yeah, I'm feeling here for Kilowash, man. Kilowash is not having a good day. Like 1, 7, and 5 on that Tams. He's had better days. I think clearly. Oh, look at this. EJ though. Yeah. It's taste of JP's blade.
I mean, it has to be 1, 6, and 5. That one kill doesn't count.
Oh yeah, you're right. 1 death. Yeah, here we go. Kill gets the kill onto EJ, and I think they're primed and ready to start up the Lord here. Look at this. Look at Carl. Look at Carl. Carl is waiting. Carl is waiting. Oh, they walk into his bush.
They walk into the bush, and you do not want to check the bush. And Greed is gonna Immortality is gonna be popped. He's eventually gonna go down, and Lusty and Reflecia in a bit of a pickle there.
Yeah, can't chase him. Yeah, not a good look for Reflecia here. But wait, JP, check out JP. JP, he's waiting. He has enough energy. Here we go, Reflecia, hang in there, buddy. He drops the Revitalize.
Wait for a cooldown. And the cooldown here we go. Out. There goes the Blades. Not gonna be enough to secure a kill though, and JP's gonna be paying the price. Feathered Airstrike almost takes out JP, and JP will be happy about that, managing to survive. But you know, it's a 4-for-1 trade here for Sunsparks, and it is not good.
Can you smell Lord? Because Lord is coming. It's a Lord take.
Do you smell what the Lord is cooking? That is a question.
Yeah, wait. Are they lacking firepower? No, they're not. Here's Carl. He's gonna go for it. Okay, this is fine. Man, it feels like Sunsparks overextended, and I guess it was a calculated risk to have Reflecia wait and tank the damage while JP was gonna go for it. But Greed gets the last insanity, puts a little bit of damage onto Karltizi, but Rebo gonna force the issue here. Tempest of Blades bursts down the Esmeralda.
And EJ is gonna go down. The Immortality is gonna get popped. He's not going anywhere. KLVJ finishes off the rest. Lusty forced to use the Feathered Airstrike there as Few secures the kill onto JP. And he's overstaying his welcome. Karltizi is gonna be there as well to back him up. And that's going to be a complete disengage. They're gonna be cutting the lane and taking this top lane tier 2 turret.
Oh man, that was full range Feathered Airstrike to take down JP. I see him, Lusty was a little closer to the river where JP died close to their base. So that was almost full range Feathered Airstrike. And yeah, what a take. Good trade here, taking out JP, stopping him from getting back. He was at the 5-3, respectable 5-3, but now at 5-4. As close as that ratio from kills to deaths are for a core. it just spells disaster for your team as a whole. 19-23 here. Sunsparks struggling to defend against the Lord as Bren ESports continues to apply pressure both in mid and bottom. It's Few just having his way with that turret down bottom. Lusty once more clearing the waves with the feathered airstrike.
And JP will not want to be in this Carl TZ Few sandwich, or this Bren sandwich for that matter, because it is a heavy 4-man rotation from Bren, a 5-man rotation here by Sunsparks, and they do manage to get the flicker expended by Greed after that ejection by Carl TZ. The patience from Carl TZ to play here. And another ejection onto Reflecia. Reflecia will not be able to make it out there. He's supposed to go down, but they don't. They finally managed to take him out. Feathered airstrike to zone everybody else away from this team fight in the bottom lane.
Ooh. Good call on Sunsparks. I mean, unless your team would have just said, all right, let's all go in, and they all could have died. But Sunsparks said, you know what, let's back off. Reflecia, if he dies, he dies, and he did. I was hoping that he wouldn't, because he did pop the Puissance, he dropped the Revitalize. But look at this now, Few. Full combo here from Kill. Does not pop the execute just yet. And wait, Few's winning that 2v1.
He's a Uranus. And there's Ghouls ejection as well.
Immortality popped here on to Greed. Oh.
And JP in the back lines will not burst out. Farsa just turned into a little birdie there. Managed to survive that last minute too.
Alright, they could not get anything in exchange for Greed, and yeah, Baloy is just gonna have to drop for naught. It's just a kill, it's a free kill. So 19-25, 4,000 gold ahead is Bren ESports. The map is red for the most part, save for their own halves of mid and top. Lord in about a minute. Let's look at the items.
It's really this KLVJ person. I heard he was really good as a core, as an offlane, I mean, and now he's proving himself to be one of the best offlaners here. He's a problem. Gushin is a problem here for Bren ESports, but they can pretty much control KLVJ every time he decides to go for the sword spike onto Lusty, which is, by the way, his only viable target. He'll be tossed around by Carl TZ. EJ is going to be turning into a bouncing ball and just prevent Gushin from running away.
It gets countered so hard. They walked into the counter. It sucks.
And Few is in a 1v3. Did not get stunned by Reflecia. Few is winning this. We'll ignore that for a bit because that's going to be a one lengthy team fight, as the bottom lane is going to be sieged up. Bren ESports, though, is going to be rotating in towards Few. For the backup, sword spike.
You just bullied them.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice
Star Moon here by Rebo. The ult by the Kufra. Lusty with the feathered airstrike. JP still here. There's the blades. EJ still alive. There you go. It pops. That's the immortality onto EJ. They take that much. Reflecia in the back lines, just messing with people with the Puissance already committed, and he rolls out. So that's the ult off of the Baksha, already expended. And I guess that's all that Bren wanted to do. They just wanted to waste the ults and push some lanes so that they can take the Lord. Second Lord of the game here, and it's going to be free for Bren unless JP makes a run for it. Unless JP makes a calculated risk, rolls the dice, and goes in with the Retribution and the Blades. Yeah, can he make it, though?
Roll for initiative? I don't think so. Lord is almost at half HP, but we do see the contenders here on the side of Sunsparks are rolling around. Greed is a little busy. You're on to EJ and a Few. There goes the initiate. Tempest of Blades not really catching everybody up, and KLVJ will be paying the price for that.
Ooh, they walk into the trap. They're like, hey, come over here. We're getting Lord. And they go into that small corridor wherein Bren ESports could trap them with everything they've got. So Kiel going down here, that's a big loss for Bren ESports. For Sunsparks. And Bren ESports here, all the more primed for this Lord take. That's going to be Rebo securing his purple first. And Carl, EJ, and Lusty gonna start up the Lord once more. And here we go again. Few, same old story as last round. Last few times we've seen this happen. It's a 2v1, and he's winning.
It's now another set of 2v1s. And Few doesn't look like he's backing off just yet. He's just tanking everything that's being thrown at him, and that is due to the fact that carry was not available for Sunsparks. Bren wise on the carry ban there.
Yeah, and I don't know. I really do think that despite the counter on the Gushen for the Kufra, it's just not enough. They seem to have figured out how to shut down JP, and yeah, Kilowash had a bad start. It's kind of hard to dig yourself out of this hole. It's a pretty deep hole right now. 2-8.
Let's see. It's starting to look like a really a best of 3 series here. We're 100% sure we'll expect a retaliation by Sunsparks going into game number 2, because the way the game is going right now, it's a Bren-sided game. There is still a slight hope that Sunsparks can come back from this game, and the slight hope that they have here is with KLVJ and JP making sure that they get rid of Rebo and Lusty, because they are the primary damage dealers here. But let us always remember that if they're gonna try to go for Lusty, EJ is always right beside him.
Oh yeah, again, with this kind of performance here by Bren, despite the role shuffle, and Sunsparks allowed to draft what they want, right? That Gushen the Gushen pick could have been anything. This spells possibly disaster if it continues the same way. Now here we go. Greed and Kilowash bursted down so easily by Lusty. There's the Blades of Tempest already used up. Tempest of Blades by JP. Now Poissons by Raflesia, leaving a trail of where they once were. Now they'll have to defend with all their hearts. This mid turret is going to go down in no time. And Lord, this is Luminous Lord, if I'm not mistaken, is going to push in. And up next, Carl is just cutting the lanes here. Down bottom could be their next target. There's some minions. The fight's already happening. Nomad, here we go. The jump in by EJ.
Nice.
There's the rage as well.
Here goes the Tempest of Blades as well to try to salvage this bottom lane turret, and they do manage to salvage it as KLVJ went for the full combo onto EJ. He falls down. Who is the best J? That was KLVJ. And it is it's a good save by Sunsparks, but as the game, as this siege keeps going forward, Bren ESports will just gain an edge against the Sunsparks lineup, because these are chunky minions. These are minions with a new set of armor and a beautiful chariot there for them compared to these guys.
Yep, could have been worse. I mean, they could have lost even bottom lane turret. But yeah, the Sunsparks here was able to turn it around. Hold up. JP here. He's ready. He gets the Tempest of Blades. Cancels it. But again, he'll just do basics. He does have the orange buff on him. If I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't. It's blue. It's purple, actually. Alright. So Poissons by Raflesia, keeping people at bay. And just like that, Sunsparks reclaims their part of the map. JP.
That's a slight opening
on the wall.
JP. Gets the ejection on
ejector.
Raflesia. Raflesia will survive this, no doubt. Rebo, though, has a lot of shields. And we'll continue on with the fight. And Bren ESports, they're going to start pushing Sunsparks back away from their side of the map. Waiting for the possibility here for a good rage coming in from EJ. And EJ... No, wait, there you go. There goes the bouncing ball to knock up a lot of people there. And HPs are low here for Bren ESports. They do not want to overextend their welcome. There goes the Immortality being popped by EJ. No chances of popping the Tyrant's Rage. And KLVJ gets ejected once again. It's just going to be Raflesia. KLVJ low on HP. JP in the backline is going to try to look for an opportunity here to dive in. And there you go. Rebo is the primary target. Sunsparks coming out on top here. Carl Teasy low on HP. Being dished out here by Kilowash. Lusty, you do not want to be a part of this. Goes for the feathered airstrike, and Raflesia is hot on his tail. Carl Teasy is finally going to fall down. It turns into a little birdie, and this middle lane turret is going to be converted into a kill.
It's a 4-for-1. KLVJ, your sacrifice is well appreciated, says Sunsparks. And just like that, wow. A long, just extended across 2 different fields. This team fight just led the Sunsparks knowing how to just budget their ults and have the right target prioritization. Although I would admit that Winter Truncheon up, pop here by Lusty, not gonna be allowed to survive no longer. I would admit that maybe they should have went for Lusty, but Lusty is just so elusive all the way in the back lines. Gonna turn into a bird with wings, white wings. So yeah, they made the most of what they had. And right now, Kilowatt gonna start up this Lord. I believe they need JP. JP needs to be here, as well as kill VJ, but EJ is giving them a hard time.
And nice zoning here by Sunsparks, just allowing Kilowatt to secure this Luminous Lord all by himself, mind you.
Yeah. Oh, now we have a ball game. It's one Lord each side. Both mid lane bases penetrated into. And, well, it's not a Lord apiece. It's two to Bren. And it's just impressive how Sunsparks was able to defend each one. So now, this is interesting. It's actually Sunsparks who's ahead in farm. 86,000.
Everybody has their items. All the masks have been
Where
sold.
did 6,000 come from? From the Dead Lords, I guess, but that's impressive. Where did the 6,000 come from?
That was the turnaround fight. That was
Shutdowns. Yeah, you're right.
That's what happened there.
Yeah. All right. Well, this makes sense, and literally everyone's items are already built. People are just going to be investing in juggles or in potions. So, yeah. Kilowatt is back, at least, to say the least. He's able to take Lord 1v1. He's able to push lanes as he is about to do now. And, yeah, whatever happened in the early to mid game, it's water under the bridge. Both teams here primed and ready for the next big team fight.
The next big team fight will be happening in mid lane because that is what Bren needs to prevent from losing. This mid lane is wide open. They need to contest the Lord as fast as they can before the Lord even enters their base, but Greed will be able to stop them from pushing out. Lord marching in. Top lane turret is being sieged up. Few, no HPs available for him. He is finally gonna go down. That's a mega kill onto JP.
What?
Greed goes in for the last insanity. He does not have any Firago armor because of that. And this is the Lord. They're doing it. JP manages and hold on. Sunsparks and team manages to turn things around. Make it a 1-0 in their favor.
Oh my god! I have maybe, I don't know, man. Bren ESports did everything so well. They did everything right during game number 1, but still they lost. So I'm at a loss of words here for the boys in black and yellow.
And Selena is gonna be picked up. That's gonna be a Rebo or a few Selena. Now the boys in black and blue needs to make sure.
Blue.
I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, Sunsparks. Thoms is gonna be banned out completely. Esmeralda Jawhead might not be a bad idea here.
Yep, the Jawhead would be good. Jawhead would be a great start.
There you go. Championship Kufra here. Onto Reflecia.
Okay, so I guess it's gonna be the Jawhead on the side of Bren ESports. That makes sense.
It's gonna be Kufra's Reflecia.
And that's his avatar. On the other end, Xborg and Jawhead still not bad. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Oh,
but wait.
EJ with the Grok. Yeah, EJ with the Grok would work.
This is what we're talking about. The new guns. The new guns. And now the Grok is back, ladies and gentlemen. We missed him. Welcome back, sir.
You're rocking that Rhino as well. I want one of those Rhinos.
Space Rhino skin. Alright, last
Ling.
pickup here. Yep, that's the championship Ling. Well, no, it's season winning Ling. But yeah,
Winning, not the championship.
this is the first half of the draft finished up here. Nicely closed off in a bow, with both teams picking up solid picks. But here's the thing, Bren ESports, they still do not have a core.
Carry band.
So what's it gonna be?
Or a Kimmy.
Choke him out. Take out the carry already.
There you go.
There it is.
Your team is banned.
Might be a respect
what?
onto the Gushin. Might be a respect.
Actually, yeah. Well,
JP was... I mean, KLVJ was instrumental in that comeback because the Gushin was so slippery. Instead, they're biting out a Jawhead.
Is picking.
yeah, you choke out Kilowash here. Kilowash still has no heroes, but then again, he can pick up the Cho. He can pick up the... What else can he pick up at this point? I'd love to see an old Kilowash with a Lapu-Lapu.
Classics.
Oh,
Classic.
right. They'll pick up the Farsa themselves.
Ooh, wait, that's a lot of area damage for Sunsparks.
Picking.
Yep, AoE, solid AoE, and a good amount of catch too. Not to mention, right?
Yeah.
Look, there is the
Look, Falling Star Moon, Rage, into a Tempest of Blades and or a Feathered Airstrike all at the same time. Not looking good for anybody at their end. But their Bren ESports is going for the beefy boys.
Yep, there you go. They're choking out Kilowash.
That's a core Selena then, if that's the case.
Your team
Could be, yeah.
picking.
It's been a while since we last saw Corselina, but yeah, here we go. Nomad, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing what I'm liking. Bren ESports here, so fundamental. They want to go out, bursting out of the gates, if you will. Guns ablazing. But, yeah, this is going to be Kilowash on the Masha.
Force on that Masha.
Yeah. But, you know, today, man, Masha has just been...
Oh, wait.
Just not good.
Wait, look. It's Reflecia on the Masha.
No. Actually... Huh.
Kilowatt
So, yeah,
is gonna be
they...
on the tank roll. Or wait, it... Oh, I'm confused myself.
Right? I don't know, dude. If I don't know if Sunsparks is saying if you guys can do the switch up, we can too. I'm hoping that's not the case because this is just getting ridiculous.
Oh, okay. The switch up just didn't happen properly. It is Reflecia on the Kufra.
All right,
Kilowatt on the Masha.
It is what's proper. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2, match point here for Sunsparks. They could walk away with the sweep. Nomad, I want to hear your opinions, your thoughts based on these two lineups. Is it obvious that Masha on Kilowash was kind of forced? Did he run out of heroes? Did Bren do this?
It took him a while to decide to. It took them for the drafter to decide, Arcadia, to decide that. Masha.
Yeah, Masha. All right. It sucks, I know, but this is what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Game has begun, of course. First, we need to pause to take out all kinks out before the game goes underway. Again, this is match point for the upper bracket, so it's pretty high stakes. So we want to ensure a good game for both of our teams.
It's a pretty high stake with a little bit of mashed potatoes on the sides.
Oh, you're making me hungry. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys have had some dinner because this match right here is going to leave you breathless, thirsty, and hungry for more because tomorrow is going to be the grand finals, and tomorrow as well we will crown the very first Mytel International Champion Series 1 2020 Championships 2020 champion. There you go. I said that right, didn't I? I did.
Man, let's just take a breather here for a bit because we're in it for one hell of a day. It kind of feels like a Bren game, just judging it by the draft.
But again, let's never count out Sunsparks. They did have an interesting draft in game 1, yet still pulled it off. This Masha here could prove to be the game changer for Sunsparks. So I'm not going to count him out just yet.
Again, if you're wondering what's going to happen to these teams if they lose, they will drop down to the lower brackets waiting for their opponents in the lower bracket finals. That's going to happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Best
match
of
is
three,
underway.
best of five.
Here we go. Look at this. Kilowash just bullying two people out of their own orange buff
He's got
as
three
EJ comes in
Oh, he gets it.
and tells him, "Oh, he gets it!" But first blood is drawn and Kaltizi picks the buff right back up.
I mean, he's got 3 health bars, all things considered, but you know, it's a bit too greedy on Kilowash's side, and this is a sign that, hey, we did not really want to go for the Masha. And because of that, that's just a huge opening there. As I say that, JP takes out Lusty. 0 to 100.
1 for
there.
1. Yeah, 1 for 1 so far. And look at this. They left the purple buff up, Nomad. The purple buff is up for Kaltizi to take. But this fight is going to extend. It's still happening. Down goes Few. JP gets the finishing touch on that. And, yep, they're still going. JP's is just so hell-bent on stealing this purple. But wait, Rafflesia looking low. Flickers out with the ball. And that's a disengage.
And we're back to a relatively normal game now. Bit of a scuffle, a long-term scuffle there in the bottom jungle and the top jungle for the buffs. I didn't think that was completely necessary for Sunsparks, but they managed to come out on top with 2 kills to their name, quickly trading out the death by Kilowash. Now it all is gonna boil down to objective takes here because Masha can melt down turrets, and as I say that, Kaltizi will not be able to survive the onslaught of kicks that JP delivered.
No, it's his kicks and JP's blades.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Kaltizi,
Switched it up.
Yeah.
Switched it up, but matter of fact, his Carl died there. Rebo here looking low. Where is Rebo exactly? There you go. Going up against Kiel, and Kiel gets the kill. Kiel survives! That turret blast, you see that? That was 1 turret blast. Could have been lethal.
1 HP and a dream for him. And the dream happened, gets the knock up onto EJ. EJ, feathered airstrike though, will not be enough to at least secure a kill, but it deters everybody from taking down JP, and JP's going to be relegating himself back into the jungle.
Yep, securing his own purple as Kilowash here rotates into mid, now back into bottom. Rafflesia bullying Lusty out of position. They are going to secure this Little Wanderer.
Nice!
Ooh, wow, JP
Game sense.
blocking the arrow so that they can still take the Little Wanderer, and he was actually confident that there would be no follow-through. Amazing.
Big brain move. And as I say that, big rage there onto EJ. No follow-ups with the teammates just yet. Feathered airstrike. Greed is wide open. Kaltizi.
Yeah, but he's got the support, though.
JP going up against Rebo. Nice Guardian's Barrier there onto Rafflesia. Gets the stun connection, the Abyssal Connect, and there goes the burst down onto EJ and to Rebo. And JP just gets out of there.
Man, the wombo combos are happening, Nomad. 1 to 6 currently. 4,000 gold ahead. Full combo from Kaltizi, Way of the Dragon, with all of his kit. Onto Kilowash. Kilowash running for dear life. There's the flicker. Confirmed the kill. Lusty gets Kilowash out of here, but Lusty sacrificing himself to the turret. Man, can you imagine if Kilowash got like at least 1 love tap onto Lusty? He would have scored a kill, but you know, que sera sera. Oh, yeah. Few though.
Oh, here VJ. He does not have the Falling Star to follow it through, but Greed is painful. Top lane turret is gonna go down as well. That was also a crucial miss by Kilowash with the second skill. If it connected, it's going to be Kaltizi not being able to attack him. Go for the normal attacks for a good 2 seconds, and that's enough time for Kilowash to escape with more HP.
Mm-hmm. And now it's duel as old as time down bottom. 2 fighters just going toe-to-toe, and yeah, Kaltizi is going to take this turret, and that's the best he could ask for. But Kilowash has a huge wave to deal with. There's Greed with the disengaged Feathered Airstrike. They're not ready to take this fight just yet.
Oh, Fallen Starman onto EJ though, and Kill VJ diving in. JP as well. There's a little bit of the lepaku going on there.
Greed is like, hold your breath. This is not what you think it is. We're actually going to pick the fight, and they get EJ into the back lines there. And this is a healthy enough minion wave to actually confirm a kill. Rafflesia misses the hop, but it's enough to space out Bren ESports as they take this tier 1 turret in mid.
And they are pushing it forward. Turtle's going to be secured as well. by JP. He's going to have the turtle buff. He's going to have a lot of damage going in. Greed turns into a little birdie and runs away.
KLVJ just working up top, clearing that wave. EJ throws out the Guardian's barrier. Arrow by Lusty. Misses. Nothing but net there. Few though. 2v1. And it's not the kind of 2v1 we were used to seeing in game 1. Reflecia to the rescue here. KLVJ catches a 5-second arrow from Lusty. Preparing a falling star moon. There you go. The engage happened. Kilowash here gonna go down. That's an off-camera kill though. What? Kilowash survives! And up top, it's actually where Sunsparks is losing. KLVJ 2v1 against EJ and Lusty. Rebo here to the rescue, throwing out some flames of his own. Now Lusty gonna go down. JP gets the final touch. EJ here just barely surviving. Oh! The wild swing takes out Reflecia. And look at this, up top and down bottom. It's a mirror move. Kilowash and JP gonna push their own respective turrets. That's the best that Sunsparks could have asked for. Despite losing Reflecia, they still come out winning.
I'm questioning the early corrosion scythe here. Typically, you see a Demon Hunter sword being picked up by a Masha, just because that the Demon Hunter sword will vibe well with the lifesteal that Kilowash has, that Masha has with the passive. So, really, the Demon Hunter sword is the best pick for that. But I guess the corrosion side also works well in terms of just being able to tear down turrets, I guess.
Yeah, and it's got attack speed and it's got the bite. It's got the slow. So I think that's what Kilowash wants. He wants to be able to keep fights up long enough for his allies to come in. So look at this, EJ getting trapped inside with the wild charge to run away. But Greed says, no, man, you stay where you are.
Oh,
that is where you fall, right there underneath your own turret. Now Rebo does not have any Faraga armor, but does have his immortality up. And wow, Kilowash just steals the orange buff like a thief in the night. They're out, and the last turtle of the game gonna go here to JP. No questions asked.
And objectives are now lacking here for Bren ESports. They need to find a way to push out, and they need to control JP for that matter. Esmeralda's just gonna do. KLVJ is just gonna do his job and start pushing in the top side. Rejoin the fight once he secures a turret, or rejoin the fight once a kill will be secured, and that will in turn make Kilowash the primary split push here. Goes for the falling star moon. Almost takes down EJ there. The bottom lane is being aggressively pushed up by Kilowash, and the corrosion side is now finally paying off as they secure the kill onto Few. Greed low on HP, being chased down by Karltzy. Nice G Kundo and Shunpo to secure the kill, and that is going to be a complete disengagement. Reflecia looking at Karltzy. JP's going to be here as well. Reflecia does have the bouncing ball available, not going to need it anymore. As I say, that top lane though, KLVJ looking in to kill Lusty here. Rebo bursting KLVJ down to low HP, does not have any means of escape. No minions pushing in. He could go for the top lane, and he managed to escape. Reflecia jumps in, bouncing balls out of there just to ensure the safety of his teammate. And mid lane is going to be sieged up once again.
What a juggle by KLVJ. That really could have gone so wrong in so many ways if he did not go out the way he did. But look at that, waiting for the minion wave, waiting for Reflecia to come in, and then eventually going out. Now, is this a death bush here by Sunsparks? EJ using the wild charge to disengage. That's just 2 members, but look, all 4 are afraid. EJ might go down here, but KLVJ could not get the final touch. Greed tried to help, but could not finish the job. Now Rebo with the last insanity.
KLVJ still fighting. He's fighting, he's still fighting. He turned.
I think they're gonna pop the emo. They're gonna pop the immortality. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good turn by KLVJ. He didn't have to completely run away there. They went for the turn. Got the immortality up. And Kilowash with the tap, with the lock-in, with the instant kill. JP diving in for EJ. Manages to survive. Goes for the Tempest of Blades onto Lusty. This is going to be Rebo on his own for the next 20 seconds or so. I don't think it's going to be easy for him to defend 2 turrets at the same time. Bottom lane turret is going to go down. Kilowash is going to relegating his role there to the bottom lane. Mid lane turret is going to be next in line. Goes for Defender Airstrike to zone out Rebo. This is it. This is it, man. Sunsparks, they are going to the finals, and Bren ESports will be going down to the lower bracket finals.
Man, the first 2-0 of the day just so happens to be the upper bracket. And of course,